These are my top 3 tips for getting funded in 2021 or the start of 2022. First and foremost, without a doubt, the top tip I can give you right now is to ensure you have a crystal clear trading plan that you have certainty and confidence in. If you don't already have your trading plan written up as a process with clear entry points and clear exit points, I would focus there, I would start there. If you do already have that, go back into that and refine it to the ever finer detail of specifically what you look for to get involved in a setup, what area of value, and then what's the specific entry criteria you would love to see before you get involved in the market. And I really mean to the ever finer detail, and knowing your setups at the back of your hand is essential, because what having a rock solid trading plan and process, systematic process allows you to do is it allows you to measure your edge, and it allows you to measure yourself relative to an edge so you know how you're performing and you have something to rely on. Whereas if you don't have that, you're more susceptible to the fear and greed and the emotions, which can really throw traders off. So tip number 1, create a rock solid trading plan that you have certainty and you have confidence in. You have certainty and confidence in the data. There's clear checklists laid out with simple pictures. My second tip here would be to expand your vision about your funding. The funding can't be the goal. Because if you think about it, if all your goal is to get funded, you may get funded, but what next? The thing I've seen with the traders who do most successfully to get funding and then move on with that funding is they have a vision beyond that funding. And that's really my tip here. You're never going to outperform your own vision. So you need to expand your vision about what you would love to be doing as a trader, and you need to see the funding as almost as a stepping stone to achieving your ultimate vision as a trader. If you plan your goal to get funded, you're going to get funded, but there's nothing beyond that. And you're never going to outperform your own vision. So you need to expand your vision about yourself and your life in terms of your trading. And I would encourage people to attach some form of philanthropic or social cause towards their trading. So they have a bigger reason why, they've got a bigger cause behind their trading. And that will make the funding almost an easier objective relative to the end goal. And the third tip here is to take the funding off the pedestal. Any goal that you're excited or elated by, you're not ready for. And the reason why is because if you're elated or excited about something, you're aware of all the advantages you're going to get from it, you're unaware of all the drawbacks and risks that come associated with it as well. And you're projecting a fantasy onto the funding, you're putting it up on the pedestal, and you're lacking confidence relative to that. And that's not a goal that you're going to achieve. And because first and foremost, you're projecting your own fantasy onto it, you're not even aware of both sides to that funding. So the actionable step here is find the drawbacks and risks associated with the funding. Take it off the pedestal, and then go in there and have a look at what are the big drawbacks, what are the big risks that can be consequences to me, my life, and my trading, and put risk management contingencies in place to ensure that you have all those covered and you're ready for that funding. You've taken that goal off the pedestal, you're more confident relative to it, and you'll be more likely to achieve it. So tip number 1, trading plan, get that rock solid. 2, expand your vision about your trading and your life, and see the funding as a stepping stone to achieving your overall vision. Expand your cause and your reason why. And 3, take the funding off the pedestal. See the funding for what it is, not your fantasies that you project onto it. Funding has both advantages and disadvantages. Make yourself aware of both and plan risk management contingencies for the drawbacks and the risks associated with the funding.